So post turn of the century, during that time is when Sachin goes on from Sachin to Sachin Paaji. Now, from the outsider, as somebody chronicling this in hindsight, is that also the time when brand Sachin also moved on to become brand SRT? Or because this renewed.
To answer your first question, Sachin became Sachin Paaji only because there were a number of guys from northern part of India,
Right.
and they started calling me Paaji. So then it went to the extent where the rest of the guys also started calling me Paaji, and guys from Mumbai also started calling me Paaji. I would be like, "अरे यार, तुम तो मुझे सचिन बोलो, तुम पाजी क्यों बोल रहे हो?" and all that. But no, that is your name now. So everyone started calling me Paaji. And to answer your second question about brand Sachin, I only wore a cricketer's hat. I did not wear a marketing hat at all. So I don't know what the marketing guys were thinking from Sachin to SRT. It was possibly from there end that all these things came up. Right. I was comfortable, and it didn't make much of a difference because I would anyways have my initials on my hat, which was a cricket hat.
Right. And the reason I asked you this is because when I look back at things in hindsight, when I sit down to chronicle this, it was, in hindsight, this is so humongous in terms of not what it did to brand SRT, but what it did to the ecosystem. The entire ecosystem began to benefit with those initial footprints that you began to leave behind. Like in 1995, when you signed your first deal, you brought professionalism, into the scheme of things. And in 2001, when you renewed the deal,
Yep.
you kind of course, the professionalism bit continued, but then you opened up the floodgates for India to look at a new future from a sports perspective. Is when I think the mothers agreed to allowing their child to play cricket with a career perspective.
Yeah, I remember when I signed a contract in 1995, certain people didn't agree with that, and there were also opinions on that. Now I'm chasing money. In fact, it was the other way around. I wanted to be totally focused on cricket and nothing else. And that was a big moment in my life because it allowed me to only focus on cricket. But all said and done, one may want to be focused on cricket, but if you've got pending things, you are bound to take some interest in those things and make sure that everything is aligned properly. I didn't have to do all those things. Before that, it was my brother who looked after everything, and my father would also at times get involved. But after that, little bit here and there, family involvement was there. When I got married, then Anjali also became part of it. Her father would also sometimes take interest and help us out. So it was a big team working on it. But we knew that the major job was being handled by Mark and his team.